But I know she gonna defend Lamont. Franchon, you there?
How do I do this? Is it working?
Nah, it's working.
I
We
don't.
good. We hear you, champ.
Can you hear
That's
me
my
now?
girl,
Yeah.
Franchon.
Hey y'all.
How are you?
So I'm good, good. Got my run in. But we all from the same area, right?
Yeah.
So they grew up, and I've been in the ring with both of them, right? Even when they were coming up, and as they've been adults too. It's not. It's a fight that people not going to expect. Honestly, it's going to be more of a chess match. And if they can get off, they can get off. We know Tank has the advantage of the power, but Lamont is a great inside fighter, and his game plan, he always capitalizes off mistakes. So it's like whoever's going to be the sharpest and stay on their game. It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a great fight, honestly.
Now,
I'm
how do
just
you? What can you say like to the casuals that can't get over Lamont losing to a guy like Jamel Herring, and we gonna see him going there with the Mike Tyson of his division? It's like, how does he win?
experience counts. You look at some of Tank's earlier fights, he had to figure it out too. It was like no names, and you're like, oh shit. You figure it out as you go, and once you get into that bag, once you become a champ, or once you find out like you're really him, it's a whole different mindset and a whole different ball game. I mean, you when you go through the fire, you become refined. So him going through losing to Jamel's a whole Olympian, right? He got skills, and it is what it is. But when you go through some adversity, it changes you.
And
I
what
just
about
know,
the people?
regardless, Lamont.
Go ahead.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
No, what I was saying, like it's not like Lamont. I don't think Lamont's going to go in scared, and I don't think, and of course we know Tank ain't going in there scared. It's going to be respect, or it's going to be like, I'm gonna put this nigga on his ass for real. Excuse my French, but they both come in the fight. That's just the nature of where we from too. So it's gonna be a good fight.
Now, what about the people that just wanted Tank to fight someone in his division because they're now all available? Like the excuse we got was we tried to make those fights, they wasn't available, so we landed on Roach. This is now the third rescheduling of this fight. Shakur is now available. William Cepeda's available. Floyd Schofield's available. Tevin Farmer is available if you want that. I mean, the champion Dennis
So you
Baranchek
say
is
Tevin
available.
Farmer? You think, no disrespect, and I love Tevin Farmer and his whole journey, but you think he's a better fighter? He's a better option than Roach?
No, but he's been fighting at the division. People just criticize Tank for bringing up Hector, and he's bringing up another person now. And he
But it's
brought
still
up,
a champion. He bringing up a champion.
and he brought up
He bringing up a
Leo.
champion. He bringing up a champion. This ain't. Trust me. Lamont said they got a rematch clause too, right?
I did see that. Do you think it's both ways? I figure, obviously
It's
Tank put it in there because of the amateurs, because I heard they had amateur fights, so maybe Tank put a rematch one way
yeah.
for himself. But you think Lamont got a rematch where if he lose, he
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You always want to protect the champion, even though Lamont's the champion at his weight. But you don't put no rematch clause unless you going. You know what I'm saying? He just covering all his checking off his list. But when have we seen a rematch clause like that?
Now I heard Lamont had good fights with him in the amateurs, but again, the amateurs is different, and now Tank has his man strength.
They both. That's what I'm saying. The pedigree. You forget the DMV is one of the meccas that produce a lot of great fighters. So they ran into each other. It's a good fight as an amateur, and they both still producing as pros. So it's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a good fight. If y'all could tune into Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, y'all can definitely tune into Roach and Davis. That's crazy.
Now we could tune in, but we
No.
just wanted Shakur. We wanted Tank to
Right.
unify. He never unified.
That's probably a financial thing and the same thing. That's two elite fighters that have an amateur pedigree. Shakur is an Olympian. Like, he don't get the respect he deserves. But Tank is that guy. It's like risk versus reward
Nah, for
for
sure.
either one.
So, champ, now that I got you, what's next for you?
You'll see.
How
You
soon we
see.
get an announcement?
You'll see. I'm working. I honestly, this year has been crazy, and it's been busy outside the ring. So you'll see. I'm just taking it. I'm cooling. 2025, trust me, is lit.
So definitely for next
Congratulations
year.
to your girl. Are you happy? No, let me switch it on you. You happy?
I'm obviously
You
happy.
happy?
I'm obviously happy for her, but I'm still very
You
critical. I think that she's not letting her hands go. It's so
you got you got
frustrating,
to say
man.
thank you, because I was supposed to fight on that card. Me and her, they wanted to rematch, but I ain't cheap, and it's nah. I ain't no backup dancer.
I
But
mean, it makes more
you
sense
know,
now as a unification. But I don't. I want her to get another. I mean, you show levels, and she probably gonna take this as disrespect because I don't want her to go straight into the unification. But she's still not letting her hands go enough. Like she gotta let them
cause
hands
I
go.
cause I took her soul. It's different. She would be
Why you
different after
doing
this
this
fight.
to me?
No, I'm telling the
She
truth.
leveled up
Savannah,
after you. What you
listen.
mean you took her soul? She got a
How she
belt
how
after
she
you.
level up and she got how she level up, she got dropped by, respectfully, a 49-year-old. It's not even a true 68 pounder.
Yeah, but
Then
Spence,
this girl
Spencer Dog, look, she gave Watpool two tough fights where they both went to decision.
I would beat both of them.
You probably
I would beat
would.
both of them.
You probably would.
I didn't even run for Shadeja's fight. I didn't even run
Oh, you
because
out
I
here
was doing
killing
other
me
stuff.
right now. So now you ain't even take her
I'm
serious?
I did enough. I knew it was in front of me, and I'm just telling the truth. I don't have to front. And trust me, 2025 is going to be different because boxing media, y'all hype who y'all want to hype. I'm gonna speak facts, and I'm gonna show and prove. So just understand that, and I'm not going to bite my tongue no more.
So
Fran-
I've been the only one. I mean, I don't know if you've ever heard if someone ever tagged you, but I'm the only one ever said that you deserve a rematch with Clarissa. I get that y'all friends, but we just seen her and Michaela Mayer, who are friends, maybe not as close as you and her, but they friends and they willing to mix it up at 54. I feel like it was unfortunate for you, and you may not, but I feel like you had an unfortunate start where you had to fight Clarissa as your debut. Since then, you undisputed and won a title again. You don't think, because that's the biggest money fight for you, is her or you?
Oh, listen. I mean, I don't know if my posts are like shadow banned on Twitter, Instagram. My pro debut anniversary was November 16th, and I put down a post and I put down a video so people can see our 4 rounds were entertaining. And I had 2.5 week notice, and of course I pay. It's ROI, return on investment. If I didn't step up because 13 other girls turned her down, I don't even think shit would have projected like this. Yes, Clarissa's great. I love her dearly. We're gonna be like Joe Frazier and Ali. After we retire, I'm gonna still be there. But it's return on investment. And Big Mama ready. Like it's over. Like a lot of these people wouldn't even have these opportunities if this movement wouldn't have started. And when people talk about Amanda and Katie, it looks competitive because they're on the same level. What fights have y'all seen Clarissa in that is competitive? You could say Savannah Marshall. Savannah had 10 years and fucking 10 rounds to get ready for it. My 2.5 weeks was more competitive than half of these girls. Let's be honest.
No, I love it. I love it. And
I
I
agree.
don't know. I'm not a history guy, but I know there was someone that said like, if we friends, let's get money together. And Tyson was saying that to Jamel and Earl. People want to see Keyshawn and Shakur.
It's
And those
it's
fights
it's
sell where people think you won't take it. Excuse me. Those are the ones that we want to pay for. And again,
listen,
what other pay per view she got?
listen, listen. I went to her camp, her last heavyweight fight. I went to her camp a week before, gave her some rounds. It just worked, you know what I'm saying? I want her to win. I want her to do what she gotta do. Um, it's never we at the end of the day, we both competitors. That's how we met. That's why we respect each other. And in our circumstances, being female boxers and in our weight classes, really not a lot of competition. So we gotta build each other up. That's another reason I didn't take the fight with Shadeja. The main reason they didn't come at me proper financially. That's the main reason. And number two, it's like I already beat you up. Like y'all not about to play with me. But some of these other girls got to carry their weight. Who's out here moving the needle and pushing women's boxing in these weight classes? Nobody. So these other girls getting exposure is deepening the pool. But as far as me and Clarissa, that's come on now. She got an ego just like I got an ego. I'm gonna let my nut hang just like she gonna let her nut hang. It is what it is.
Champ, are you looking for a tune-up before a big name? And I'm just asking because the inactivity you haven't fought since Shadeja.
Every fight I'm in, it's a big name because I'm in it. But I'm working. I'm an established champion, and I'm allotted certain opportunities. So when those things, just like everybody else, get tune-up fights, if that's available, fine. But
Would you
I'm 2025 is gonna be fun.
would you consider Olivia Curry? Obviously she's a common opponent with Shadeja. Her manager was on the show about 48 hours ago saying that he would love a fight with, obviously yourself because you're a champion. I'm not saying she deserves it because she got a loss and a draw since then. But again, the divisions are
Baby,
shallow.
you look at me, they could say, "Oh, I don't deserve shit" because I got two non-decisions in my favor. Because I ain't gonna say a loss, it's a lesson, or I had to level up. But when have I ever turned down smoke from a steroid cheat, from Clarissa, from Big Bad Terminator, from going over to another country? I don't turn down smoke. And if they feel like they can kick my ass, step up to the plate and do it. You see everybody call everybody out, but nobody calls me out for it. The person who did call me out, I cashed that check.
You did. I can't say shit, yo.
Franchon, how you doing, Queen? You say you were
Hey,
supposed to fight on the Jake Paul card. They weren't trying to get you the bag. Jake Paul wasn't trying to get you the bag. What happened?
I'm not gonna bash. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna do all of that. But the actions gotta match the words, right? When
Mm.
Katie and Amanda fought the first time, I was one of the co-features on it. I was shown Dezurn. I've always been a TV fighter. I've always been, you know what I'm saying, respectable. And if I wasn't on TV, I only fought on YouTube a streaming service maybe once, but I was paid properly. I'm undisputed. I've been undisputed. You can't say, "Oh, I'm pushing needles, pushing for female boxing, this, that, and the third," and then you come at me a different kind of way. So that's just all I'm gonna say.
Was it
And
at least
I'm
better than
going.
the first offer? Because y'all fought
Terrible.
It's
once.
going. It's going to be better than the first
Okay.
offer. And honestly, like I said, the first time I did fight their fighter, it was more uh opportunity than the money. The money wasn't. I'm not being disrespectful. Any amount of cash you get in this day and time is appreciated. But I was looking more at the opportunity, opportunity to fight for my titles again.
Hmm.
That's what I wanted to do and prove a point. But I mean, yeah, you could say, but you can't talk about, "Oh, they getting $6 million and the biggest this," and then you disrespect me like I'm not undisputed champ, like I'm not established champion. Only reason my name ain't blow up because I ain't got no cosign. Everything I got's from the mud. Trust me, if I had the spotlight and the juice behind me, it'd be a whole different story.
Bringing it full circle, like why didn't you get that cosign from Tank? I mean, Mia Ellis gets it. She gets to fight on all his cards. I'm sure you would get a higher slot if you were with Calvin Ford, and I believe you trained with him once, no?
No, I'm an OG. Like, Tank is a little bit under me, and I have love for my people. Everything is, everybody's journey is different, and I'm glad me is getting that. You know what I mean? Tank has his journey, and I'm always gonna ride for the home team. But my journey's been different. I've been out here doing this for a long time. When I was winning nationals and the amateurs, it was me. Baltimore didn't have that. They didn't have a lot of amateur, open national champions. I brought international boxing to Baltimore. The Olympic trials came to Baltimore because of me. It's just a lot of stuff people don't know, but we in the future now. We here in the present, so I'm good. I don't need a cosign. I'm good.
But I mean, to be under GTD, the promotions means you're on all the major cards. Like right now, we're talking Lamont Roach and Tank and how good the rumored undercard is. you could
It's
be on that on a high
it's
slot.
it's it's it's, it's different things. One, when I fought in the UK, I was a co-promoter for myself. My last fight, I was a co-promoter for myself. So I'm cool with that. Two, PVC isn't really into boxing for females. Uh, they put Mia, of course, because Tank is in that position. He can stamp who he want to stamp and demand those things. And you say Gabriella Fondora, it's a good look because her brother was a champion, but now she's with Golden Boy. It's just a lot of stuff behind the scenes, but PBC really don't push female boxing like that.
Now, you brought up Golden Boy, and then I know your experience with them weren't too great because of the Alejandra Jimenez situation. But since they have Gabriela and women's boxing is in a different position, would you consider them? Because I'm just asking because you're a free agent, or would you just prefer to remain this way?
As a free agent, it's always great to have a little extra muscle. And I'm at the point in my career, if it makes dollars, it makes sense. And if it's somebody who really see my vision, because like I said, I don't turn down smoke. I know I'm here to fight. I'm here to compete. I want to fight the best. So it's not, I don't need you to babysit me. I ain't never been babysitted in my career. But if it was a proper situation, of course, like I got love for B Hop, that's my OG. Oscar and them, they doing their thing. So I don't I business is business.
Um, you see these other women, and I don't mean to disrespect and say other, but there's a lot, right? Like you see Alicia Bumgarner wants to move up to fight Clarissa at 47 or Amanda at whatever weight. Clarissa now said she would move down to 47 to fight Katie, and now at 47 for Michaela Mayer. Um, does is there a part of you that wish you could also fluctuate to get some of these other women because your division is top heavy? It's just you, Shadeja, and Raquel.
You
If
calling
she's
me fat? Are you calling me fucking fat? Nesta?
how dare you say that, man? I'm just saying. You see Katie.
Ah,
You see Katie
listen,
just moved up
listen,
for Chantel Cameron
listen.
for
I
undisputed.
got
Nah, I
you.
ain't calling you that.
I got you. I'm messing with you.
Oh
But
my bad.
listen, listen. Um, I almost lost my train. A lot of that is banter, right? And it continues to go on because you, boxing media, y'all feed into it. That fight with Clarissa and Alicia Baumgartner will never happen. And if it do happen, Clarissa is going to 9 times out of 10 win. Not saying Alicia can't handle herself. It's just still levels and it's just still physical situations, right? Um, Even with Michaela, you see when she moved up to fight Sandy, Michaela came from 130, excuse me. And Sandy's a natural bigger girl. She won that fight on skill and taking her to deep water. You know what I mean? But Sandy was really, pushing the issue. I can fluctuate. And I told my manager, give me something at 160. I can go up to heavyweight. I can go down to 160. And hell, you see me, I'm real beefy. I could probably make 54 too. It's super fight. But as I stated before, who's calling me out? Nobody's calling me out. I'm not a bum. I'm a name. Let's go.
Yeah, but champ, they gotta know that you're willing to do it. Now that makes like
I
are you? Would you like isn't Natasha Jonas because she just beat Michaela? No, so wouldn't that make sense at
She
54?
going to 50. She going to 54. Well, yeah. If it's proper, if they want to make super fights and pay money, we can do it. My baby girl O'Shea Jones, she about to, fight and possibly win a world title. If that was the opportunity, I would take that fight.
Oh my
I'm here
God.
to
Yo, I was going.
when
Let me
about
tell you.
that
I
smoke.
swear to God, doing this, like 5 minutes ago, I'm like, yo, O'Shea. I'm like, oh man, she 54. But then you just opened up the door to 54. That's what I'm saying. You gotta open that door for people to know, cause in the back of their
No,
mind,
no,
O'Shea
no.
manager might think, yeah, we could get her down. She never been to 54. We gonna have her drink, and
That's a
then boom.
lie. I was international champ at 54 as an amateur. I'm a pound for pound great as an amateur.
Yeah, but as a pro, they don't have anything on you as a pro at that weight.
Who listen? Why I gotta run around? I'm the longest reigning super middleweight champ. You want smoke? Come get it, bitches. Duck me.
Oh no! I'm not asking you to run around. It's just for to get a big fight, right? To make it a big fight because again, your division
I
is top heavy and you beat everybody there already.
but I'm high risk, low reward. Cause 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna win. They could talk stuff. Oh, she can't box. She's sloppy. She this. Get in the ring with me. Prove me wrong.
I don't know. I think going down, they gonna believe they got you weight drained though. That opens up the door. I think.
Do you see how chunky I am at 68? Yeah, I be built, but I'm still beefy. Trust me, it's weight to lose, and I look cute, so I'm happy. I do it.
Franchon, we appreciate you. Ness is a fat shamer, respectfully, but I appreciate everything about Franchon, and I love your voice.
Wait, are you trying to
You
call her
bring
fat? Cause I don't think she fat. Never did.
I went running.
No,
you're
we
known
trying to
fat
say
shamer.
you called her fat.
I
You're
never
known
called
fat
her
shamer.
You guys are
fat.
disrespectful.
I
Can I
never
give her
called her
respect
fat.
on
Y'all
her
better
voice?
stop. Why y'all
Get
trying to
his
do me
ass
like
up. Get
this?
him.
I want to give you
No,
respect on your lovely voice. I've seen you sing the national anthem, then go run the fade and cook somebody. You never disrespect R&B or gospel, whatever you sing. You never disrespect the music. And Two Tone the Superstar, I appreciate you for that,
Yeah.
respectfully.
appreciate it. And thank you guys for listening. I know we're talking about Roach and Tank, and I'm not trying to take over, but thanks for letting me pop in. I'm gonna drink some coffee and I got some shit to do. But you heard what I said, Ness. I ain't ducking no smoke. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. And who
No,
gonna check
listen,
me? That's my motto
listen,
for
Tell
you
him.
listen.
Tell him,
2025.
I,
baby
I
girl.
I want you to remember that you know I was always riding with you. Now, Shadeja's from my neighborhood, and I trained in her gym for 4 years. So you got just like you jumped on to defend Lamont
That's
Roach.
right.
I
Explain
I
yourself.
had
Explain
no,
yourself.
yeah, I am. But remember
No,
who rode with you. I was the only platform before the fight. I said, Franchon, this girl might be on something. Remember we had that interview live. I said, yo, this girl might
yeah,
be on
yeah.
something. I was
Hey,
always in
look,
your corner. I just,
listen,
it's my girl. What am I gonna do?
Nah,
and
shout out to
clarify.
Franchon,
You need
man,
to
because I met her at
keep it
Orlando
real
and
with.
we chopped it up, man. And I'm glad you're on the show. I'm glad you're on the show because you was a
No,
little
but look,
sour on this.
what you do is keep it real with her and let her know you was a basketball player who learned how to box. You fucking with a dog in front of you. That's what
Oh,
you should have told her. But
hey, yo,
listen,
this better
yes,
motivate
Oh
Shadeja.
shit.
yes, I got 2 things to say.
Yeah.
She from your area. Don't forget that fight she had in your area. Oop, don't forget.
With Hernandez?
With the journey
Yeah,
woman,
yeah.
second
No, I
fight.
was there. I was there. But I thought
I
she won
know.
that fight. But that's when I first started telling her, you gotta let your hands go. She too cute. You gotta let him go. And she's
Hey,
still
hey,
not letting them go.
everybody got a plan till they get punched in the mouth.
Mm.
You seen me? I done got my shit rocked, but I still was throwing hands.
Nah, you certainly proved time and time
And,
again you a dog, man.
and
You ain't no
clarify,
joke.
I'm not defending Roach. I love Tank. I love Roach. I'm proud that two men of color, two guys I've seen come up, will have an opportunity to headline, make money, provide for their family. I'm not. Trust me, I've been around so long. I can never be super biased. But Tank from the home team, DC showed me love. I respect both of them, and
Champ,
I'm happy for
one
them.
more before you go on the topic. Don't you think it made better sense to be in that DMV area versus in New York at the Barclays?
Nah, New York is different. I mean, look, you gotta come to a DC fight and get ratchet as hell. Trust me. And DC and Baltimore, they have their rivalry, and it will be ratchet. So I think a neutral place is cool. DMV will make money. Barclays, New York is always classic, but it gets real ratchet down in DC. Even in New York, they were shooting up there with Take Fort last time. So
No, that was a
I'm gonna need
car
a lot of
tire that busted
security
out. They thought it was a shop. It was a car tire.
Allegedly.
inside.
Nah, I
Oh,
was there. It was a car
allegedly.
tire. It wasn't a
You
shop.
know what I mean,
I was
Champ?
I
Allegedly.
was there too. We left a little bit early because I know how I get, but that's what I heard. I was in the Uber, the black car, like, oh my God, we almost got shot.
Yeah,